Making news around the state now, and yesterday marked the final full day of the California Democratic Party State Convention in Anaheim. Our Capitol correspondent Eitan Wallace spoke one-on-one with the party chair about where the party goes from here.
Yeah, you can see the California Democratic Party convention here in Anaheim has officially come to an end. Now, just a little bit earlier, I caught up with the party chair. He acknowledges 2024 was not the best year for Democrats, but he believes the party has a bright future ahead.
California Democrats are fighting for you.
California Democratic Party Chair Rusty Hicks with that message for voters just about 1 year out from the statewide June 2nd, 2026 primary election.
Whether it's housing or cost of living or health care or getting a good education for your kids or keeping a good quality job, that's what California Democrats are fighting for.
Hicks speaking one-on-one with us at the Democratic State Party Convention in Anaheim. 4,000 Democrats from across the state were in attendance, all of it taking place with the 2024 election still fresh on the minds of those here, including headline speaker, 2024 vice presidential nominee, and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. He did not shy away from criticizing his one-time election opponent, President Donald Trump.
It has only been 4 months since this show started.
But Walz also had criticism for his own party.
We're in this mess because some of it's our own doing. We have good ideas. But when it seems like we get into power, we incrementally change things and we don't do the big stuff. We talk about things that are really important, but the average person doesn't see it in their life and they can't feel it. So the voters come away from us thinking we're either incapable of getting big things done or we truly don't care and we're just talking about it for votes.
And that, he believes, was a major factor why he and former Vice President Kamala Harris lost to President Donald Trump last election. Closer to home, during that same election, Republicans in the legislature flipped 3 seats from blue to red, and nationally, Republicans maintained their control of the U.S. House of Representatives. Hicks says his party is already making calls and knocking on doors to ensure Democrats win up and down the ballot in 2026.
Reality is we can't wait until 2026. The work to win in 26 happens in 25.
He says that includes messaging aimed at President Donald Trump and his policies, Hicks says, are hurting everyday Californians. Republicans disagree.
Here in California, Democrats run everything. They run the California state legislature, they run the executive branches, they run the governor's office. Rather than focus as to what is happening 3,000 some miles away in Washington, D.C., they need to start fixing the problems that they created here in this state.
What do you say to critics who argue the California Democratic Party is too focused on fighting President Donald Trump and not enough on the issues here at home?
The decisions coming out of the White House, it has an impact on what we do here in California, whether it's tariffs or taxes. And so it's our obligation to fight for them every single day and deliver.
Now, in addition to my one-on-one interview with party chair Rusty Hicks at this convention, I also spoke one-on-one with each of the major Democratic candidates hoping to be your next governor when Gavin Newsom is termed out in 2026. We will bring you that coverage later this week. Reporting in Anaheim, Eitan Wallace, 17 News.